because we are going into geometry now, getting a little out of review of algebra. So we're going to learn about points, lines, planes, all these things, key vocab, and how to write it. It should be a really easy day, but it's a super important concept because it's going to be helpful throughout the year. So let's just jump in here. I'm going to skip ahead. Let me just go to the vocab. So the first thing is a point. It's just a dot, and then there's usually a letter by it, and it's a capital letter. So like point A would look like this. It doesn't have any length, height, shape, or size. It's just where a point in space is. Super easy, but big vocab word to write down. We're going to see these a lot. The next one is a line, which is a series of points, right? So we got point A, we got point B, but there's actually an infinite number of points on this line. I could put a bunch on there. Goes on forever. But we usually just use 2 points to define it. So this is called line AB. So it can be marked also, we could call this like line L, right? There's a lot of ways to name it, but the one you're going to see most common in geometry is calling this line AB. And the symbol for a line is 2 arrows over the top, showing that it goes on forever in both directions. So that is a line AB. Kind of simple. Once you see that symbol, that's all it means. It means we got a line called AB. Now it's a little different than a segment. A segment is a part of a line, and it has 2 endpoints. And we could actually measure its length. So if I had a ruler or something, maybe it was 10 inches long, right? We could measure the length. We couldn't measure the length of a line because it goes on forever. So there is no length. It goes on forever. But a line segment has a length. And there are 2 endpoints. So point A and point B. The notation for a segment or a line segment is AB with a line over the top, but there's no arrows, which shows it doesn't go on forever. So this was arrows because it goes on forever. This one, no arrows because it stops. That's all it means. Last one is a ray. A ray is like kind of a combination of both. There's one endpoint and then it goes on forever in one direction. Think about, right? If you had the sun, a ray of sunshine, boom. It would start at the sun, go on forever until it hits something. So when we write a ray, we want to draw an arrow over just one of the letters and the direction it goes forever. So it goes forever over B. So if I change this and drew a new one, let's say I had a ray that looked like this, and let's say this was point A and this was point B and it went on forever this way, we would write AB, but it's going forever over A. So we would just make sure the arrow is going where it's going forever. So that's the biggest difference there. So we got points, we got lines, we got segments, we got rays. So for example, this one, it has 2 endpoints. It's ST. So the correct answer is this one. It's got endpoints, doesn't go on forever. It's S and T. So those are the 2 points. Super easy. This day should not be challenging, but it's going to be important because we're going to get a lot of questions with all these symbols and we got to know what they mean.